What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the Madden Rebuild channel. And today we obviously are continuing with some more trade deadline rebuilds, post-trade deadline, Detroit Lions rebuild after they have traded TJ Hockenson. Let's go. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like in this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. But as we know, the Detroit Lions did trade TJ Hockenson to their division rival, the Minnesota Vikings. They got a second and a third, I believe, out of it. And today we're going to rebuild the Lions after the, with the aftermath. So obviously I have Amon-Ra St. Brown, DJ Chark. They're still waiting on Jameson Williams to potentially play this season. DeAndre Swift has not really been healthy this year either, which has been common, especially for a guy like me that has him on his fantasy team, which sucks. But regardless, we got Monty Warrior, Jeffrey Okuda has played pretty well. Aiden Hutchinson's been awesome. He had an interception against Aaron Rodgers the other day, or the other game, obviously, last game. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just wait the rest of the season with the roster as is and obviously make our changes eventually in the offseason. We're going to obviously need a new quarterback. We're very much in the knowing that Jared Goff probably isn't it. So you're going to draft like a Bryce Young or something in the draft and then add with Amon-Ra St. Brown and then Jameson Williams hopefully coming back as well. So there's a lot to be excited about here in Detroit. Definitely sucks they traded away TJ Hockenson, but hopefully they make use out of that draft pick that they got for him. Let's see how the rest of the season goes. You see all this? This could be you. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on your favorite players that you love watching each and every Sunday. Let me show you how it works. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, and they pretty much have every sport you can absolutely imagine. NFL, NBA, soccer, CSGO. But since we're an NFL channel, we're going to go ahead and talk about the NFL for a second. So let's say I want to go Derek Carr and Patrick Mahomes over on both of them. 2 players gets me up to 3 times my money. But if I wanted to go even crazier, let's say I want to do 5 players, throw 5 players in here. You can go up to 5 players, which that's going to 10 times your money if you get all correct, which you can go flex play. Even if you get 4 right, you still get a little bit of money in return. Now, I will tell you, I have started with $100 in here, and I'm up to 500. Prize Picks has been so much fun for me this year. If you want to go ahead and sign up, link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables. They're matching your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. So if you deposit 100, you get 200 to work with. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. As one would figure, we did finish the season at 3-14, which obviously, like I said, is to be expected with this Lions roster. Offense was 26th in the NFL. Like, Lions are one of those teams that can hang with teams as far as offense, but defensively, they're just not there at all. So Jared Goff, 23-14, and they have player tag bridge QB, and I think we can all agree with that. Jared Goff's not the future here. DeAndre Swift, 5 touchdowns, 920 yards from Swift. Not too bad. Jamal Williams getting a lot of the touchdowns with 12. Amon-Ra St. Brown, though, had 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, which is really nice. DJ Chark, Cephas, and obviously, hopefully get Jameson Williams to play for us eventually. I didn't let him play this year. I don't know if he'll play in real life. Maybe they play him. Who knows? We'll see. But regardless, we got ourselves a big offseason like usual when it comes to these rebuilding rosters. We did the Bears not too long ago, and now we have the Lions in front of us. Now, obviously, we don't have a quarterback in the future just yet, but I would imagine the Lions are definitely going to be searching for that in the draft. So that is going to be the first thing we do. We know we can get out of Jared Goff's contract now, which is what we're going to go ahead and do here. So Jared Goff, it's been, great with you, but yeah, you can cut $20 million away. I think we do that. So Goff is officially going to be gone. He's been nice and all, but it is time to let you go, my man. I'm sorry. So Jared Goff's officially gone. So we no longer have a quarterback. And as far as other savings we could make, we have Taylor Decker, Romeo Okwara, which is somebody I'm honestly going to probably trade away. Michael Brockers I can cut and free up about $10 million, so I'm going to do that as well. So we're going to just make some salary cuts here real quick before we jump into the resigning stage. Vaitai, same thing, $7 million. Sign me up for that. Let's go ahead and cut him as well. So I'm just going to continue to do this, and then I think I'll trade, like I said, Romeo Okwara. But Tracy Walker, I guess we can leave. Josh Reynolds, we can leave. So I think I'm good on that. So the only other thing, like I said, is trading Romeo Okwara. We're going to keep Taylor Decker. But let's get into the re-signing stage. So let's see what we have as far as free agents are concerned. I would imagine there's nobody too crazy to worry about, but maybe there is. I'm just overlooking it. Deshaun Elliott, you got Mike Hughes, DJ Chark, Amani Warrior, Jamal Williams. Yeah, okay, there's a few guys I would want. Nobody like stands out as like a superstar that you want back, but like Deshaun Elliott, 26 years old. I think I am going to try to bring him back. If he doesn't want to come back, that's fine. It's not going to like hurt my feelings, but he's going to touch free agency, which is fine. I wanted to give him an offer at the very least. Mike Hughes at 26. I definitely want to keep Mike Hughes and Amani Warrior if I can. So I'm going to offer Mike Hughes. He's going to enter free agency as well, which is fair. Jamal Williams, I kind of want back. Alex Anzalone, I don't really care to have back. But Jamal Williams, and then it was Amani Warrior that I want to try to give an offer to. So Amani Warrior, going to give him an offer. Hopefully he is willing to sign it. And nobody's willing to come back yet. Chark at 26 years old would be fine. But I don't know. Do we sign him? Yeah, I guess we do. We're going to have Chark as an option here. So DJ Chark, we'll have DJ Chark, and then we'll have Jameson Williams, and then obviously we're not franchise tagging. The other guy was Jamal Williams. So if I want to bring back Jamal Williams, I'll give him an offer. And he's gonna, or he's not interested. Sign. Okay, this was a waste of time. Let's just get out of here. Nobody wants to come back. That's fine. I don't want to give anybody too crazy of a contract. So now we just go to free agency on day one. And the first step, like I said, is going to be trading Romeo Okwara for some draft picks to continue to add draft capital to this roster. Trading Romeo Okwara and a 4th round pick over to the Giants for a 3rd round pick in this year's draft, which I think gives us double picks in each round. So we have a 1st round pick, one from us, so we get to draft Bryce Young, and we have the $1,600 pick, and then we have 2nd round pick from the TJ Hockenson trade, and obviously another 3rd from the Romeo Okwara trade we just made. So we're sitting pretty. We have 6 guys that we can maybe draft that are going to make an impact right away. Quarterback position, obviously, guaranteed Bryce Young, and then whatever we can get at 16. So if you take a look at the roster as it's currently constructed right now, the one thing we do have going for us is the offensive line is pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's a pretty good offensive line to have. Jameson Williams, star development, DJ Chark, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, Quintez Cephas. So our wide receivers aren't bad. We have James Jack, I think that's James Jackson, not mistaken. Justin Jackson, my apologies. So Justin Jackson, DeAndre Swift as our running backs. I love DeAndre Swift in real life. If the man can stay healthy, he is an absolute weapon. Tight end, not that great, obviously, after the Hockenson trade, and linebackers are absolute poverty. Now, I will say, I actually want to change the scheme of this. I no longer want to run a 3-4. I want to run a 4-3. I want to run a 4-3. So I'm going to run a base 4-3, I think, for now, and then we got to add players to that scheme. So we're going to get a base 4-3 going. That's going to get Aiden Hutchinson outside, which I love. Charles Harris is fine for now. Our D tackles could use some work. Safeties could use some work. There's a lot to do here, obviously. There's still clearly a lot. Jeffrey Okudah getting superstar development is amazing, though. I love that for him. As I said, he's played well in real life. So let's get into free agency. I don't plan on signing too many players here. Obviously, 6 draft picks in this upcoming draft is really clutch. So Kareem Hunt, you got Dawson Knox, which if he wasn't extended in real life, I'd probably go for. Davenport, Jamel Dean, Landry, Javon Hargrave, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Tony Pollard, Juju Smith-Schuster. Maybe I don't sound like a single free agent. Eric McCoy. I mean, let's see if we have like maybe a guard. I mean, I wouldn't mind like getting a guard, David Edwards. Then you have like Nate Davis. I'll get Nate Davis on this roster just because we don't have a right guard right now. So, or left guard, whatever. So Nate Davis would be a really solid acquisition for this team. And then tight end position, if we have anybody like Evan Ingram. Doesn't really. Irv Smith, I guess we could steal maybe from Minnesota. We can give him an offer because like obviously he is kind of on the outside now. So Irv Smith. Start development tight end, maybe not too bad. D tackles, you have Hargrave, Matt Ioannidis, Solomon Thompson. Not loving any of these options. Right end, Marcus Davenport, could throw him opposite, but we have Charles Harris right now. As far as linebackers are concerned, which are right now absolute poverty, we don't have like a single linebacker that we like. One guy I always like getting is Chris Barnes because he's like 25 and he's star development. So sign me up for that. We need a body. We need somebody there because right now we don't have a single middle linebacker on the roster. Kazir White actually at 27 would be really solid to bring to this team. So I'm going to offer Kazir White a contract as well. How many offers I've made? I've made 4 offers so far. Quarterbacks, Jamel Dean, James Bradbury, Sean Murphy Bunting, Rashad Fenton, Mike Hughes. You have a superstar development in Kendall Fuller, or Kyle Fuller, I should say. But none of these are really staying. Greedy Williams I always love getting as well at 25 years old. So I'll give Greedy Williams an offer. If he wants to come be a Detroit Lion, I am down. But I think that's going to be it. We have, Taylor Rapp out here, and then you got like Gardner-Johnson. But there's going to be my offers. So let's see if we get all of them. If we don't, no big deal. But let's see what we got. So we got Kazir White. We have Nate Davis, Greedy Williams, Irv Smith, and Chris Barnes. We have our best offer in all 5 of them. These are not pieces that are going to move the needle by too much, but we do get all 5 signed for this Detroit Lions squad. So we add some linebackers, which is nice. And then obviously we have our middle linebacker of the future, and we have Kazir White. So we don't have to worry about drafting linebackers too much. The offensive line is 100% complete. We added a tight end in Irv Smith. I'm loving this. I think this is a really good start. Safeties need some help. Greedy Williams and Jeffrey Okudah is not bad. D tackles need some help, but man, really, really excited about this start. I think we can head into the draft now with the full confidence we're drafting our quarterback of the future, and then whatever else we can get in round 1, whether that's Jordan Battle or whatever it may be. Let's get a good, strong safety, a good D tackle, whatever we can find in this draft. So, of course, as we know, I'm picking up top, and we already know who the pick is going to be. We turned in our card. It is going to be for Bryce Young, the guy out of Alabama. We could take like Will Anderson, of course, but give me Bryce Young. Welcome to the Lions. We need our quarterback of the future, and that is a no-brainer pick for me. So, Bryce Young, welcome to Detroit. I love that for us, and now we can go to pick 16 and see what else is available to us. So, Paris Johnson, one thing I'm also in love with, we don't have to worry about offensive line in this draft. Linebackers we don't have to worry about too much. It's usually the biggest weaknesses on every team. Bijan Robinson's here, but we don't need Bijan Robinson. Jackson Smith. Ooh, that. We could have Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jackson Smith. That is very tempting. Noah Sewell is here as well. Kayshawn, Michael Mayer, Quentin Johnson, Broderick Jones, Ryan Branch. That is so tempting. It's not even funny. We do need a strong safety, though, and Jordan Battle is the perfect pick here. I kind of mentioned him earlier, but he is awesome. We could have Jordan Battle at the strong safety spot. But, man, is it tempting to go for Jackson Smith. I just took Jackson Smith in the last video. So I guess I'll go ahead and take Jordan Battle down the board here. We need a strong safety in the worst way. We have Tracy Walker right now, but Jordan Battle makes too much sense. So we are going to reach for him and get Jordan Battle to be our brand new strong safety for this Lions squad. So I already love our first 2 picks in this draft. Now we go to round 2, pick number 1, and keep it up. So what else can we get? We got Kayshawn, we got Quentin Johnson. So Kayshawn actually fell all the way to round 2. I said I was tempted to take Jackson Smith, but we could take Kayshawn, who turns into a stud as well. A.T. Perry, you got Malachi Moore, Zach Harrison, Jervin Dexter. We definitely need D tackles. I just took this D tackle in the last video. So I'm going to take Jervin Dexter here out of Florida. D tackles is very weak for us right now. So Dexter, totally okay with that, being our first second round pick. And then if Kayshawn is still here, I might take him. And then Siaka Ika, I guess you could say, goes next. Okay. I am going to go ahead and take Kayshawn. We signed Chark. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We signed Chark back. We have Jameson Williams, but Kayshawn is an absolute beast, man. I've had him in the past. I forget what video it was, but I kept throwing bombs to him, and he just kept catching every single one. So, Kayshawn out of LSU, welcome to the Detroit Lions. So now that gives Bryce Young an absolute weapon, which we absolutely love. Now we have 2 round 3s left, and we can continue to add to this roster. So far, so good. Been every pick I love for us. So as far as what else we have, Garrett Williams, I definitely need more corners, so I like that idea. Cornelius Johnson, Brandon Joseph, Justin Flo, Torrance, Caleb Chandler, Skinner, Derek Hall, which I like the idea of Derek Hall as well, because I don't know how good Charles Harris will be for us going forward. So if I can get Derek Hall and maybe Garrett Williams here, that would be low-key really amazing. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take Derek Hall here, put him opposite of Aiden Hutchinson for the future. I love the idea of that. He's going to back up Charles Harris for the first season, but eventually he is going to be the guy. And like I said, if pick number 12 is available to us, and it is, I forget who we were looking at, but if he is there, it was Garrett Williams. Yeah, Garrett Williams, the other guy I was looking at. I think I'm going to take him here, and that's going to be my last selection in this draft. So we walk away really pretty in that draft. We got 6 hidden development players added to this roster. What a freaking draft. We can head out feeling very confident about that draft. Our quarterback of the future is here. Our weapons are here. Defense still needs improvement, but we've added a couple guys at least to be good. Loving what we did in that draft. So taking a look at the offense, we have Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Nate Davis, Penei Sewell, Irv Smith Jr. at tight end, Amon-Ra St. Brown, DeAndre Swift, Bryce Young at quarterback, Jameson Williams, Kayshawn as well, who's going to play slot wide receiver for us, and then Chark will sub in when we need him to. I love this offense already. We just started this video, and I love this offense. Hopefully, Irv Smith can be decent at tight end, replacing TJ Hockenson. On the defense side of the ball, you have Rodriguez, Chris Barnes, Kazir White, Jordan Battle, Jeffrey Okuda, Garrett Williams, and Greedy Williams, which we literally got both of them in the last video. But you have Tracy Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Jervin Dexter, Charles Harris, and obviously Derek Hall eventually will step up as well. But I'm loving how this is looking. I am going to go ahead and change this to back to base 4-3. I had it at 4-6, but looks like Aiden Hutchinson and those guys are better scheme fits in base 4-3. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. Derek Hall will eventually play opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. But for now, I love how this roster looks. We can simulate this season. I don't expect to be in the playoffs, but we'll see how this goes. So at the end of the season, we finished with a 6-11 record, which is better than last year, but obviously it's not where we want to be just yet. But we'll take a look at the stats here in a second. We'll see what our development traits are looking like, and we'll be excited. So same in the Super Bowl. Let's see who wins. We got the Seattle Seahawks beating the Chargers. On the player stats, we had offense being 16 in the NFL, which is good because this offense is really damn good. Defensively, on the other hand, yeah, 31st in the NFL, not so much. So 35 and 15 from Bryce Young. I'm going to assume he has superstar dev. He has superstar X Factor, which is even better. So Bryce Young, superstar X Factor. Rushing wise, we had DeAndre Swift, 940 yards, 4 touchdowns. So not a whole lot on the ground, but receiving at Jameson Williams, Kayshawn, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Irv Smith, all got 1,000 yards. Swift 243 yards and a touchdown. But look at that, man. Absolutely beautiful. All these guys getting involved. Defensively wise, sacks. We had 9.5 from Aiden Hutchinson, 7 from Jeremy Dexter as a rookie. Charles Harris, 4.5. White had 3.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2 from Justin Jacobs, who we got in the draft as well, I guess. And interceptions, we had 2 from Jeffrey Okudah, 2 from Tracy Walker, 1 from Kazir White, 1 from Barnes, and 1 from Jacobs. Not a bad year at all. I love my offense. It is looking damn good. Smith had 1,000 yards for us. I think the biggest thing we need to do is primarily focus on the defense. If we can focus on the defense and add a bunch of good defensive players this offseason, we're going to be big chilling. It's going to be like such a good position to be in. We have $135 million to use as well. Very, very excited about this. So take a look at, you go to negotiation stage first. So we can take a look at our roster afterwards. So DeAndre Swift, I want back. Jonah Jackson, Okudah. Yeah, okay, these top 3 players I want back. So DeAndre Swift, no doubt in my mind. Like I said, I love DeAndre Swift. If the man can stay healthy in real life, he's an absolute weapon. You got Jonah Jackson, who I want back as well. Let's keep the offensive line that way. I don't have to worry about O-line at all in this video. We got Nate Davis, and that solved our offensive line. Okudah, 25 years old, only 78 overall, but he is superstar development. Definitely think we need to keep him around. He's not interested in signing, but franchise tagging would cost us $24 million. We got to do everything possible to go get him back. I do not want to lose him. Cephas, everyone else, I'm good on. So let's go to free agency. Let's take a look at our roster. Obviously, we're going to be missing Okudah in this equation, but we'll do everything possible to get him back. So excited to look at this. Offense is at 87 overall. So let's take a look at what we have going on. So offensively, Bryce Young getting superstar X Factor is amazing. Amon St. Brown, Kayshawn, Jameson Williams, all star development. So nobody went up to like superstar or anything like that. Spread offense is looking good. That's a good scheme fit. Smith went up to a 77. So the offense, I'm not even worried about. This is a good offense. Defensively, though, we have Chris Barnes, Kazir White, Jordan Battle, superstar Dev, Garrett Williams up to a 75 overall, Greedy Williams. Obviously, you want Okudah back. And then we need to add to this D-line. I want to start Derek Hall opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. So we need a good D-tackle, and we need a good linebacker who can cover. And then a better free safety probably, and a corner. Get Jeffrey Okudah. So get Okudah back, get a good corner, get a good D-tackle, get a linebacker, and get a safety. That's 5 players I want to try to get in free agency here, it looks like. So let's see if we can solve all that. I might forget something, but we'll see. So first step, like I said, is getting Jeffrey Okudah back. You have Jalen Johnson here as well, which is going to be our other signing. It's going to have to be the guy we go for. Jeffrey Okudah has no, oh, he does have some offers, but I am going for him. So Okudah, please come back to Detroit. I do not want to lose you, so I will offer you as much as you want. Jeffrey Okudah should be able to get him. Jalen Johnson is the other guy. He is a scheme fit. He would be from our division as well, so he'd be stealing their Bears corner, which is awesome, which I love as well for us. Okay, free safety was the other position. You have John Johnson at 20 years old. Strong safety, you have Jordan Fuller. I am okay with the John Johnson signing. So I'm remembering everything so far. So John Johnson's the other one. And then we needed a linebacker, which we have Kazir White at outside, I think. Calvin Noy. Shaq Thompson would be a nice veteran presence. You have Miles Jack, who is superstar X Factor. Isaiah Simmons. I feel like I could maybe get away with Isaiah Simmons at left outside. Rashawn Gary. That's not really what we need him for. So you know what? I am going to go ahead and give Isaiah Simmons a deal just because I think I can move him to outside linebacker and he would do just fine in that role. So I'm going to get Isaiah Simmons a deal. And then the last step is D tackle, which we have Fletcher Cox, Ed Oliver, who's only star development, but I mean, Ed Oliver, absolute freaking stud. This D line would be absolutely incredible with him in it. So these are going to be my offers, and that's offers for everyone on defense. So let's see if we can get all 5 of our steps of what we said would make this a good offseason. So we have number 1 offer, Jalen Johnson by a mile. Number 1 offer on John Johnson, which is pretty good. Number 1 offer on Ed Oliver. Number 1 offer on Simmons. So we should be able to get all 5. We get all 5. This defense is going to be absolutely dynamic. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. All 5 of them signed to Detroit. And this defense is about to look way better. 83 overall defense now. Added Ed Oliver. Looking great. Offense is fantastic. We love what we have on offense. I mean, if Amon St. Brown, Jameson Williams could develop further. DeAndre Swift, Justin Jackson, that's fine. Smith is a fine tight end. Defensively, we got Isaiah Simmons, which I said I'd move him to outside linebacker. Kazir White is right outside, so we'll move Isaiah Simmons to left, and that will be fantastic. This offense and this defense is about to be incredible, man. I'm excited. I am very, very excited about what we just did to this roster. Isaiah Simmons moving to left outside. And we are about to wreak havoc. And we are about to wreak havoc on the NFC North. I love this. And we still have the draft to go through where we can add depth. So Isaiah Simmons is going to left outside linebacker. And that will be our linebacker core. So just like that, if we could fix it, best scheme. So Simmons, Chris Barnes, Kazir White, John Johnson, Jordan Battle, Jeffrey Okudah, Garrett Williams, Greedy Williams, Derek Hall, Ed Oliver, Jervin Dexter, Aiden Hutchinson. I love it. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Let's go to the draft and let's keep adding. We have the 4th overall pick in this draft. Are you absolutely kidding me? Damon Payne goes right before I'm about to pick, but the 4th overall pick, you have Dallas Turner on the board. We could put him. We have Trayvon Henderson as well, which he probably looks like he'd be damn good. So Trayvon Henderson, or do I want the running back, which our running back, DeAndre Swift, I do love. But Trayvon Henderson is somebody I've never taken before, and he looks pretty damn good. So we have Trayvon Henderson and Swift as our running back duo if we wanted to, or we could draft. Do I take a running back this high? I don't think so. I think I continue to add on to the defense. We see what we could do. I'm going to take Dallas Turner here. I think that's the better move, the more safer move. So Dallas Turner and Aiden Hutchinson, sign me up. We also have Derek Hall. D-line just got a massive upgrade. Round 2 pick number 4. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to continue to just add depth to the defense, to be honest with you. So let's see what we got here. We got Earl Duncan, Nick Buckley, Dwayne Palmer. I think I'll take Nick Buckley out of Ole Miss. Just have him back up John Johnson. Whether he's normal or hidden, he should be depth regardless. So normal development for Nick Buckley. And then we have 2 round 3s, which low key, I kind of want to trade for something, but I probably won't. I'll probably just draft. We have 2 back-to-back round 3s, which is nice. So let's see what we have. We have Sheldon Biddle, a lot of wide receivers on the board. Curtis Colbert. You know what? Well, let's do it. Steven Person would be fine as well. But you know what? We are going to trade our round 3s. Both our round 3s are going to be traded. I don't know what for, but we're going to trade for something. Let's just add depth to the defense. Why not? Let's just go for it, man. This team is already damn good. Instead of drafting another couple rookies, let's trade for someone. I'm trading 2 round 3s and a 2nd round pick for Eric Kendricks. A little questionable, I will say, because this defense is really young. But Kendricks could be like that veteran presence we need. It's an in-division trade again, this time with us trading to the Vikings, getting the guy instead of the Vikings getting TJ Hockenson. So I love it. Just like that, that is going to be our draft. We have Eric Kendricks now leading the defense. Going to lead this defense because this is our chance to go for a run, basically. This is our way of saying, hey, we want to win now. Kendrick is going to help out with that. So I love it. Offensively, we look relatively the same. There's not much really to say on the offense side of the ball where, like I said, we look relatively the same. So we got Bryce Young, quarterback, DeAndre Swift, Armando St. Brown, Kayshawn, Jameson Williams, Irv Smith. So the offense is the same. Defensively, on the defense side of the ball, you have Dallas Turner, Derek Hall, you have Aiden Hutchinson, Garrett Williams, Jalen Johnson, Akuda, Greedy Williams. Of course, we drafted Nick Buckley to back up John Johnson. We got Eric Kendricks now at middle linebacker to be that superstar X-Factor middle linebacker. And then we have Jordan Battle, which is amazing. So if this roster can't make the playoffs, I'm going to be very, very disappointed because I went for it this year. Let me look at my special real quick. They have Amon-Ra St. Brown at slot wide receiver. I would actually have Kayshawn there and Amon-Ra St. Brown on the outside. I kind of like that a little bit better. Power halfback. Let's give Swift all the yards in the world. I want Swift to be that, 3-down back for us where he's playing every single position. And then Dallas Turner, I'm going to go ahead and put over Isaiah Simmons. So we're going to simulate this season like this. I love this roster. We better be in the playoffs because I did everything possible to make this team look damn good. At the end of the season, we went a magical 13-4. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We get to play the 9-8 Arizona Cardinals. It's kind of disappointing we don't have a bye. Going 13-4, that must mean someone in the NFC was just much, much better, or they had the tiebreaker over us. But let's go look at the player stats. You had 15th in the NFL for offense, which is nice. I would have loved the top 5 offense, but hey, that's okay. Defensively, hopefully better. Defense first in the NFL. 40-9 from Bryce Young. Amazing year. Rushing wise, Swift 9 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. So he did reach that 1,000-yard mark. Receiving wise, Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kayshawn, Irv Smith. Mitchell also had some receiving yards. DeAndre Swift as well. Defensively, sacks wise, you had 12 from Aiden Hutchinson, 11 from Ed Oliver, 6 from Kazir White, and then you had award winner for Aiden Hutchinson as well. Turner with 6 as a rookie, 4.5 from Isaiah Simmons, 4 from Dexter, 2. Amazing stuff. Interceptions, 4 from Jordan Battle, 4 from Williams, 2 from White, and 2 from Kendrick. So Kendricks also led with 109 tackles, which, like I said, I'm glad we traded for Eric Kendricks. He was kind of that veteran leader that we needed. So thought that was a really good move for us. Regardless, I want to take a look at development traits real quick because I feel like there's somebody must have gone up, right? Nobody on the offense at least. Everyone's still the same. That sucks. Defensively though, Turner, superstar dev, and then that's it. I don't think anything else has changed. So kind of disappointing, but it's okay. Aiden Hutchinson, Dallas Turner, Jordan Battle, all superstar devs. Eric Kendrick, superstar X Factor, and Bryce Young, superstar X Factor, and Penei Sewell, superstar as well. Let's get into the playoffs. So playing the Arizona Cardinals in round 1. We better win this one. We better come out and play great. Let's get into it. This one is in Ford Field, which honestly, I love it when the Lions play at Ford Field because you just know for fantasy it's about to be a shootout. But we're down 7-0. Not a great start. We definitely need to score. And my offense right now is not scoring. Please go score. And there we go. 7-7. Defense is getting stops, but 14-7. And we're going to go up 14-4, or we tie it up 14-14. Defense gets a stop, get another stop. Need offense go score. They do. Field goal and get an interception. 14-24. We now have a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, which is looking great. Get another intercept or 5-yard loss interception, 22-30. The Cardinals have a chance to tie it up, but we do hang on to the ball. And just like that, we're headed to the divisional round. And now it is time for the divisional round. This time we get to go up against the Seattle Seahawks, still in Ford Field, so we still have home field advantage. We need to come out here and make a statement and go to the NFC Championship. We get a stop on defense, and we're up 7-0. Great start. We get an interception from Jordan Battle, which we love. We drafted him in round 1 with Bryce Young with that Rams pick. But so far, 7-10. Okay, Seattle's definitely keeping par with us. It's actually CJ Stroud versus Bryce Young, by the way, which is really intriguing. But we're up 14. Another interception, this time from Kazir White. But they do have a chance to tie it up here. We don't get something going here. But we are going to... Okay, we get a stop. We get the ball back. And we're moving on. We beat them 17-24. Very close game. We're headed to the NFC Championship. So once again, back at Ford Field, we've had home field advantage throughout the playoffs. And now we get the Atlanta Falcons. Let's go ahead and see if we can come out here and make a statement victory and head to the Super Bowl. We get a nice stop. Eric Kendricks gets a recovery. Love that we picked him up. It's 3-10 so far. So far, so good. And now we have a 17-3 lead. The Cardinals or the Falcons, I should say, are definitely keeping par with us. 10-20. We already beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals are gone. This is the other birds. We've gotten birds every single matchup so far. Interception from Simmons leads us 20-27. Don't let them tie it up. We have the ball, and they get a stop. Let's go. Defense was there, and we got a stop. So now we are officially headed to the bowl, ladies and gentlemen. And I hate Arthur Smith, by the way. Just saying. We are in the Super Bowl. We get to play the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen and the Bills. So this isn't going to be easy, but man, we have a chance. That's all that matters. So Super Bowl time, we start off with the football. A score here would go a long way, and we start off 7-0. We get a stop on defense, so stopping the Bills offense is amazing. Another stop. 14-0 lead so far. We come out here and keep this up, man. It is 14-3. Okay, got to keep hanging on, though. We can't allow the Bills to get back in this game. 3-21. Third quarter time. Okay, keep getting stops. Defense playing amazing. Aiden Hutchinson had an interception. Don't let them back in the game, though. We're letting them back in the game. I don't like this. It's 18-21. Let's make sure we do not let the Bills back in this game, man. We cannot afford it. I love right now what I'm looking at. I have a feeling that Amon-Ra St. Brown, if I threw him on a slant route, he would get wide open here. Okay, they come out of that defense. Okay, never mind. I don't like what I have. I actually might throw it to X. Okay, that worked out. Kind of. We'll take it. That was kind of bizarre, but we'll take it. 2 interceptions from Bryce Young in this video, or in this game. I don't know why I said video, but all right. Cut back, and we get a first down with Swift. We do get a first down, barely, but 1st and 10. We love that. And now we can probably run the football. I mean, we don't have to technically throw this ball. I just love the look that we had in that first play. Let's run it to Swift. Let's just make sure we run the football. Good blocks. Good blocks. Cut back. Oh, I thought for sure I was gone there for a second. Let's keep going, man. If you want to give me blocks like that, and it's going to set up nicely for me. Oh, you didn't block him at all that time. Come on. I don't know who that was. Jordan Jackson. I don't know. You're killing me. You're killing me. But let's go PA crossers. Play action crossers. We all know how, good this play can be. I'm going to look for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm going to give him a chance. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 1-on-1. Okay. Nice play. Nice play. I'll give you that. All right. Now we need a first down. We don't want to give the ball to the Bills. We don't want to do that. We don't want to give the ball back. I'm going to look for Irv Smith Jr. here. Hopefully he can get open for this first down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, or maybe we have or I could scramble this as well. Actually, I got RB. That is heartbreaking, man. That is heartbreaking if I've ever seen a heartbreak. I'm going to punt this, try to plant them down, and that was a terrible punt. Oh, he fair caught it. Down to the 21-yard line. I mean, at the very least, we should get the ball back. And they're up 25-21. Okay, I kind of figured they'd go up. But we have a chance to redeem ourselves. All we need is a touchdown. We are chilling. That was just a bad ball by Bryce Young. We could have had a first down. It's all good. I'm just going to make sure we just play good football And we should take the lead back. I'm not even worried at all. We're just going to go verticals here now. We're look for our tight end, Irv Smith. The tight end loves to get open here. I also have, actually, Irv Smith is wide. No, he wasn't. He was not wide open. That was sketchy ball. Sketchy ball. This is 4-down territory, so I'm going to go ahead and run the football here and see if I just pick up the yards on the ground because, I mean, I'm going for it regardless on 4th down. So hopefully I get good blocks here. I'm going to be stuffed, but it's going to be 4th and 1. I mean, I think we just QB sneak it. Be safe about this. Let's make sure we get our 1st down. I don't want to get TFL'd by doing anything else. So we're just going to QB sneak it, and we should be good. So goal line, QB sneak. We have to look for it, hopefully. I'm going to switch it to the other side, and we should have a 1st down here, hopefully, anyway. It's looking like we have it. Okay, 1st down. What? That wasn't a 1st down? How is that not a 1st down? You know what? Whatever. We have the ball back. That's what matters. This is a Super Bowl. You know what? No more fooling around. The fact I even have the ball back right now is literally so amazing. So, give me. I had to attack that ball. 2nd and 10. Could have been intercepted. Bad ball by me once again. 2nd and 10. Focus up, man. There's no reason we shouldn't win this game. We have this game in our bag. Irv Smith, wide open. Take that, and we love it. I'm going for 2, by the way, on this one as well. I'm not going to. Actually, probably not. We have overtime. There's no need to risk it all. This is Super Bowl. Let's play smart. Let's just Joe get a touchdown, and that's what matters right now. I'm going to give Irv Smith a chance here again. He's going to come down. I thought he had a chance. I love the position he had on that, but doesn't come down with it. All right. Come on, man. We got Mitchell out here instead. Let's go slants. I like slants here. Let's see if slants opens up. I think I might have a Monter St. Brown. I do. Monter St. Brown, 1st down. Love it. And now we have a minute left in the clock. I like that we're taking a lot of time left off the clock because obviously we don't want to give the Bills like any chance to like go score it quickly. I think I'm gonna have Mitchell for a nice gain. So I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully get out of bounds. We do. Okay. 5-yard gain, get out of bounds, reset, focus up, and that was good. I love that for us. Okay. Now I am gonna go ahead and play action shot this. I have K-Shot, Jameson Williams, and Monter St. Brown. I actually don't like this. I'm gonna go double slants. Let's not worry about the play action right now. They're not gonna bail. Okay, I have Y for the 1st down. It was led a little far, man. What an absolute just... That's my life for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.